name's Fred Bond from the Attic Record Store in Millvale. My dad opened the Attic in 1980, but even before that, since he was a kid, he was always into music, and music was always a big part of my life. I had records before I could even talk. So I started working here full-time in 1990, and yeah, I'm here 6-7 days a week since 1990. And something like that, if you're here that long, you got to do it because you love it.
My name is Tony. I stock the store, I price records, I do the mail orders, I answer the phone, ring customers. We're pretty much all hands on deck doing everything here. So I do a little bit of everything. Getting into records, well, of course I look through my parents' collection, and that's always fun as a kid because, records weren't as popular when I was young. I was into more cassettes and CDs. But as I got older, what actually got me into records themselves was collecting 45s, because there were some things that just aren't maybe available on a CD because a band would only put out maybe 1 or 2 records. And so that's not enough for a full album, and you can find some of those rare tracks only on vinyl. And a place like this with so many 45s, this was a place I was able to find things that I only saw on the internet, pictures of. So if I was lucky enough to know what I was looking for, a place like this is like total record heaven.
Hey, it's Danny from the Attic. Currently, we are in our warehouse right now, so you can see a bunch of our 45s and our albums here. This is a newer part of our store, if you will, some storage. I used to work at the store back in the 90s before I went and got married and all that, and then I recently came back about 3 years ago, kind of retired early, if you will, and came back to work a job which is my passion and what makes me happy. So here I am back at my happy place at the Attic Record Store, where I kind of grew up in this neighborhood and grew up with this store. So we're all about getting the music to the people and trying to get the records out and get them in the people's hands, because that's what makes us happy and that's what fulfills us.
You never know what's going to walk through the door, what the next phone call is going to bring. I mean, every day is different, we have a lot of great customers, and it's a personal thing too. It's not just a business. We're on a first name basis with most of our customers, and you don't think of it as I got to wake up and go to work in the morning. It's I get to wake up and go to work in the morning.
I think our customers are a large part of our advantage here with the large volume of records. So we have what we call deep catalog. So we have multiple records from the same bands, where sometimes you're only used to seeing 1 or 2 of those records. We try to carry everything we can from a variety of bands. So customers are responsible for that, because when they ask for the one that they can't find, that spurs us to try to find it and get it in the store, even if they're just passing through town, or even if they're not going to be back next week or the next day.
It's almost like Christmas here every day, because it's either if we're getting new records or people bringing in stuff like old records. There's always just something new every single day. Like I said, it's like we'll get a shipment today. I opened a couple boxes. They're all new records, but it's like the thrill of finding something that I've been looking for forever. That's like my favorite part. And just having like when you see somebody get so happy. Like this, somebody yesterday, they're like, oh, you had Radiohead OK Computer. I'm like, yeah, I just got it back in. They were so stoked. Like, you can't help but feel like pride and accomplishment in that and feel good, that you just even help somebody like that.
It's a family business, and it started from just records that my dad had in his basement, and now we have millions of records. Even though we went through the flood in 2004 and lost a lot of our inventory, we managed to make it back, and we're stronger than ever.